Hello.
Oh, why hello there.
You're here a little early.
Yeah, happens every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. Being attacked by phantoms. Okay, so let's look into how to make this demon will. XP plus powder. Powder is a bunch of little powders. Little powders require dumping things into starlight. With Rune of Winter.
What are we
Gonna
doing
be
to
in
get the Starlight?
So we dump levigated powders into starlight to get the tiny demonic will crystal powders. So the question becomes, how do you leave a Rune of Winter in the world in such a way that it doesn't despawn, but is there long enough to transform the stuff? The other question is, where are we going to do this process?
These are all very good questions.
Okay, so before we choose a space, we should check on all of the things we have to do, because it's not just dumping things into starlight. It's also sending it through a crumbling catalyst, which I'm fairly certain I've got over in Paradise. Yes, crumbling catalyst. Good. Fulminated, so that's struck with lightning. Okay. Mana suffused. Dump in a mana pool with a creational catalyst underneath of it. Huh. Okay. Guess we're making another creational catalyst. Do I not have that automated? Is that not the one for the... Oh, that's the one we do by hand. Lovely. So I can probably just put that under the existing mana pool. Because I don't think it'll deny the normal things if it's got the creational catalyst under it.
Tiny dry rubber is made through this through unmade packing. What else do I want to unmade pack? It'd actually be useful.
Okay, let's take off our magnet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Creational catalyst. Then we go downstairs. Oh, right. These already have things under them. So I would need a third one.
All right, where was I?
Huh? Stupid F11. Let's go name that barrel. Should probably use a higher... Well, I think 9 different types of ores will be enough.
For now.
Okay. Got that stuff running.
Well, I have a lot of sulfur. What can I do with that?
Here we go.
Stare at it, basically.
Basically. Pool. Spark. Dominant augment.
Ooh, I should fix my posture. Ooh, that's much better.
Okay, so now if we grab a big old pile of chunks, for example, iron, We should be able to go bonk. Okay, so if it sends them through all at once, only a small fraction will make it through. Okay, so that importer is still pretty slow. So let's make a stack upgrade. Well, I got through 59 of them. It's not quite the full stack, but it's close.
It'll do. In a pinch. I hear you, Gas. I don't like you very much.
Okay, stack upgrade complete. That is not where that goes. It goes over there. Okay, stack upgrade completed. It'll pull things real quick now. Okay, mana suffused iron chunk. Pattern created. Our barrel's the thing that doesn't keep the name, and so it'll just show up as barrel. Yeah, it probably does. Because I'm pretty sure chests keep their name. Yeah, it's just a barrel. What a world.
What a world, what a world.
Okay, so that's the mana suffusion. That's done one by one by one. And then you zap that with lightning. But there's a chance of it creating nothing. That's going to be a really challenging thing to automate. So I'm not sure I should. Like, maybe for that, I just do that part by hand. Like, automate the mana suffusion. And definitely automate the levigation. That's easy enough. Just toss that in the ender chest, but where's the ender chest? There it is. It's full.
No.
So we have to upgrade the crafter. While that's working, let's zap some mana suffused stuff. Okay, let's not zap it there in the future, because it fell through the platform. We'll find a better place. Okay, so from that... 50-some mana suffused iron chunks. We got a stack and a bit of slag, a little over a stack and a half of fulminated nickel, and about 3 1/4 stacks of fulminated iron. So we should probably make one of these for fulminated nickel as well. Wait, these are both for nickel. Curse you! I need the one for iron.
Damn it, I thought I had another timer. Oh well. Not that hard to make.
Oh, right, I'm making that iron crafter. Okay, come down here, over here. One of these, probably this one. Yeah. Okay, those are the normal ones. And here's the levitation. So we come in here. We ask for three stacks of the levigated iron powder. And then the next step is to drop it in starlight and with a rune of winter. I mean, we could automate that, but again, the output is random. And so we're probably better off doing it by hand. Okay, so what happens with crystalline iron silver? You put that in a blood thing and it makes a nugget. Uses a ridiculously small amount of blood. And it makes a nugget. I'm not sure I care about that. So theoretically, if we could sneak back there, we could just toss it in there. I mean, it almost works. We just need to fill in the gaps back there. Oh, that's going the wrong way. Okay, so what is the temperature that we actually need for that? What was it that we needed to be cold? Oh, the crystals. Wow, like it's too warm without that trapdoor on top. It's a very weird thing. Oh, I can squeeze in. Great. So we grab one
What are we
winter. Back here behind my pressure chamber, there's a little thing for the liquid starlight to keep this thermodynamic processing plant cold.
Oh, right.
And there isn't a great way back here, but since I'm very small, I can fit in the space between a trapdoor and a block above it.
You're like a burrower.
Yep, tiny little thing.
Squeezing in there. None the wiser. Okay, so I need pipes. Regular pipes.
Pretty pipes? Or mechanism pipes?
No, the Purdy variety.
Purdy.
Purdy.
Yeah, they might not be the best, but they are certainly cheap.
And they suit my purpose. So you know, ka-ching and all.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All stuff has been levigated. So, we take 3 stacks and a rune of winter.
Bug. Real life bug.
Why are you not grabbing the liquid starlight? Because that is now air. Okay. I've got so much crystalline iron silver. I guess that's why they have you turn it into nuggets. I got through half a stack of levigated iron powder, and I've got 2 1/4 stacks of the demonic will crystal powder. Granted, each one of those is 1/9 of a thing, but still. Okay, so where's my starlight? It's my latex. Oh, I moved it to the boat, didn't I? It's not here anymore. Okay, so we need a slightly different way of doing this. Get ourselves an exporter. Get ourselves some speed ups. Okay, so half a stack gets you about 1/4 of a stack of demonic will crystal powder that you then infuse with XP to turn into demon will crystals. Still seems rather expensive. Okay. Exporter. Speeds up. Let me grab a little bit of starlight. Why was it Oh, because it's next to the water thing. Oh, right. I need to tell it to do starlight again. Oop, I fell. There we go. Let's try this again. Okay. Okay, so now, if we take our 790 of these demonic crystal will tiny things, we get a stack and a half of demonic will crystal powder. How are we doing on XP? Well, we've got 843,000 buckets, so I think we've got enough. Oh, you get 2 crystals from each will powder pile. That's nice. Real hot. Wow. Suspiciously specifically hot. My stuff might be running hotter than that. Yeah, my stuff is running twice as hot as that. So what else needs to be hot in that? Is it the etching acid? No. Let's just click on the press. Above 100, above 100. Corundum sheets I don't really care about. Above 1,000 for the chorus glass, though. That I do care about. Does that mean I need a third one of these things? Okay, time to make a third thermopneumatic processing plant. For this, I've already got a third one over there. A 4th thermopneumatic processing plant. Okay, so I put this here. How hot is it? Ambient room temperature. Great. Now we want another resistive heater. Yay, auto crafting.
Resistive heater. Yeah. I recall that having a lot of components.
Quite a few. Several of which annoying, but not as annoying as the other things I've made, so here we are, being able to just make one.
Nice.
Okay, and then grab that. yet another entangled block. Which I'm sure is not great for the server.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
Okay, so now we have to tune the power usage to maintain an appropriate level of heat.
Steam heat. Is that from a musical about, like, washerwomen or something?
I don't know.
Oh, I gotta look that up now. Yeah, from the pajama game. That's the one.
Not familiar with that one.
I only ever so vaguely know of it. Probably because my mother referenced it every once in a while.
Hmm.
Alright, now I gotta go look at the pajama game.
Perhaps it only receives power from particular directions.
It was the choreography debut of Bob Fosse,
Wow.
and it dealt with labor troubles and romance in a pajama factory.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, server. You can keep up. It'll be fine.
Let's just bonk it. Bonk it real good. Yeah, looking at the songs, I thought I'd recognize at least one more, but apparently not, so what you gonna do?
So it goes.
A pajama game featuring songs. Such as songs. Set to 8. Here's to compare. Here's set to pause while active. This has to become inactive. Okay. So I have to change mine to 9 or something like that, but that's fine. Moth murder, murder some moths. Right, I was going to do something with the pyrolyzer. Actually, no, let me set up my smart shoot system.
$839. Not high enough.
Dried kelp.
Always need that dried kelp.
Mm.
Okay, there we go. Temperature achieved. So now we got that. We need yet another entangled block. Right, it's this one that we need. And we need ourselves a crafter, which we conveniently made earlier.
Luckily, I made this entire 7-course dinner ahead of time. Let me pull it out from underneath the table.
Okay. And now we just need a simple pattern. Demon Will. Essence fluid becomes Demon Will crystal. And that goes in here. And then we need importer and cable. So what you looking at in my basement? Watch out for the void.
The void?
Yeah, that room you were looking at next to the withers, there's a hole that drops into the void there.
Oh. Any particular reason?
For dumping chromatic compound into the void to get the dark steel or shadow steel.
Oh, that's cool. I was trying to remember where your create auto smelter mechanism is. Oh, it
Oh,
was close.
you are close. The elevator that goes up is, yeah, right there. In
Okay.
that corner, there you go.
Right. Okay. It's so you're running it off of magma blocks off of uncased fans too. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Cheap and simple. Because you don't need speed on those fans. It doesn't do anything.
Let's see.
Just 2 should be enough for this. Okay, so from 102, we should be able to make 204. Wrong type of XP.
You fool!
Which one do I need? Two, three, four. That one. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one. Because what we have is memory essence, not any of the other forms of liquid XP. Put that in.
Because it totally matters.
Totally matters.
Oh, he's got a little Archer Majora's mask on. That's nice.
Okay, 204 Demon Will things. Let's go. Why is the temperature rising? Is this an exothermic reaction? Endothermic? Whichever of the therms makes the temperature go up around it.
Exo. So I need 2 more encased fans. Let's see. What kind of slabs I got laying around? Other showing slabs, but I actually use those. Cobblestone slabs, not nearly fancy enough.
These trapdoors are absurdly insulating.
I mean, any block is.
I know, but like any block is far more insulating than any block has any business being.
Oh, true. Yes, they're all made of like, I don't know.
Space shuttle tiles.
Yeah, there you go.
Like those things they take out of the oven and you can pick up right afterwards. Like, what on earth? Aerogel.
Aerogel, that's the one.
Aerogel.
Yeah. Good, good. Cut through a can. It can still cut through a tomato.
I wish there was something that could like measure the temperature and just tell me how hot it is.
Nope, no thermometer. It'd be almost too easy.
Okay, so this is working vaguely okay now. But what I think I actually need is a sticky piston to be able to adjust the insulation levels.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll just leave it.
Sounds awful.
It's fine. Nobody panic. Just let it run. Okay, so put that away, put those away. Put the axe back in the bag. Everything seems good. Let's see how much tau fruit we've got. 2,000! Nice. Good progress.
Been saving up.
Well, I've got the farm running.
Mm.
So it's just been running since Tuesday. So now we got 2,000, which will get us a little ways. Okay, so we need these Demon Will and a whole bunch of raw will in our Tartaric gem. There is no bigger Tartaric gem, right? No, that's as big as it gets.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't store those in bins. Is there any other way of accumulating it? So let's check the book. Why do I have an Unbreaking 2 book? Go away. Okay. Blood Magic book. Demon Will.
Okay.
Oh, that's neat. You can transfer from gems, like Tartaric gems, to one another. You just hold right click. That's neat.
Really? That's cool.
Doesn't come up a lot, but if you want to wear more curios at once, consider using a sigil of holding. This sigil can hold up to 5 other sigils at a time, providing you with their passive effects and allowing you to activate them on a whim. If you have the Curios API installed, you can wear it as a charm. Okay, none of this is really helping with automating it. So I could just hang out at the XP farm while other things are running.
Yeah, if you really wanted to, yeah.
Missing Dragonstone and Red Corundum. Have I been just running off of the Dragonstone I mined this whole time?
And how do you not have red corundum? Or is it just in its own separate world?
It's not in it's not in the system. I should probably go mine it because it's mildly expensive otherwise.
Alright, how much height do I need? Get out. Shoot. Depot. Shoot. In.
There's my scanner.
Out. Shoot. Depot. Shoot. In. It's 7 high. Why are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are you doing?
Aha, Dragonstone.
Ah, okay.
Now the question becomes, how much do you get from having fortune? Well, requires obsidian level pickaxe. Bye. Hello?
Hello?
What just happened? I heard it break. I heard me pick something up, but the block's still here. And I have not picked anything up. Oh, I put the wrong augment on it. There we go. Okay, so from all that fortune, I got 9 Dragonstone. That's not a lot. But it's still faster than making it from scratch. But the veins do not seem very plentiful.
Three, four, five, two more.
And someday y'all will be digging through here and be like, what's this weird one high tunnel? Doesn't go in any straight lines. It's just, what's going on?
Sounds like me when I was hunting for Iesium earlier.
Yeah.
Where the hell am I? And what is all this junk?
There we go. Just over a stack. All right, red corundum. Which type of red corundum? The blocks, not the shards.
Okay.
Let's make sure we've got our sooty marble, because that's usually one of the things that holds it up. Okay, so that's good. Come on down here.
Let's see. Need some smeltable.
Go. So that should fill that back up and get some more of those going.
easy solution.
Okay, time to go get some more celestial crystals.
Woohoo.
And my power plant has turned off again.
Ruh-roh.
Feels good. I don't know why it keeps shutting off, but here we are. Wow. That's why I upgraded this battery. We didn't even come close to... We're like missing 10% of this battery from that being off for I don't know how long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so let's see how many more excavation shards we need. So we need 44 more, which means we need 22 more batches, which means we need 22 of the things that we need for iosnium pickaxes. So that's 22 iosnium clusters, 22 of each of these. So let's make these 22 sentient picks. So 22 clogram pickaxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 20, 21, 22.
I hear a zombie hurting somewhere. Oh well.
I'm glad this thing doesn't break. The smithing table. Seems like the sort of thing they would have break.
Like just to mess with you.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the clogram pick. These new ingots are fine. Runfelheim is fine. Petty Tartaric gems. So I need 22 conduits. Okay, it's time to actually set up the cheaper recipe for Heart of the Sea.
What's the cheaper recipe?
The Algal Lantern and the Aquamarine, it's just... I didn't have the automated alchemy array thing previously, and so I was anti-protonic nucleosynthesizing nether stars. But for that, I'd have to kill 22 withers, and that seems annoying.
You're saying after a certain point, you have to sit there and ask, what am I really doing here?
Mm-hmm. And so... what are we currently making with that? These. Yeah. So put that in there. And then we will need the recipe for the Algal Lantern. Which is just a regular craft. But that's definitely going to need the algal blend as well.
Right, I need those pipe pistons. What the fuck? What are they even called? Spokes. The answer is at create. Look for it in the list. Shaft. Damn straight.
Damn straight. Okay, so we come up here. And then we look at the sigils. And so it's blank slate. Second. Right. So we need filter increase modules. Okay, and this one is the first thing. So the first thing is the lantern. That means this is the second thing, aquamarine. And so if we put these two things in there, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Heart of the Sea. Put that in the filter. Chuck it on the ground. Dokes. Heart of the Sea. Super easy. Now we take out the other recipe, such that it doesn't prioritize the expensive one. ask for 22 conduits. Could you imagine back when we started this? 22 conduits.
Oh no.
You're
Hey,
just like, no.
I accidentally broke the sign to your Abyssaline Tower. Was it just called Abyssaline Tower, or do you remember?
I didn't put the sign there, but it might have said that or Chocolate Island.
You know, you're probably right. It's probably Chocolate Island. Okay. Luckily, I didn't manage to break anything important.
Okay.
There is a gap there. Okay, that's what I
What
thought.
else do we need for Petty Tartar Gem? Infused sun metal, soul shards, and ghostly glass. Ooh.
Right, because the power goes up out of those. Okay, that makes sense. Yes, yes, small explosions.
Oh, yeah, you're right next to my thing. Yeah, my auto zapper's right in the next room. Oh, my demon will is done. Go check on the temperature. Minimal. Because it's off. So set that to 28. Man, that is a lot. I kind of want to just throw them in the garbage. Because I don't want to set up. I don't want to do a blood system to turn these 2,915 crystalline iron silvers into iron nuggets.
Slivers?
Slivers, indeed. Either way, whatever they are, each one would become a nugget. So if I spent like 40 buckets of blood.
All the blood in the world.
I could turn roughly 3,000 of these waste products into iron nuggets. Which admittedly is actually really quite good turnover. Like, if I were interested in... Frog's not going to be here today. Did the maintenance go well? The server seems fine. I thought it was... Oh yeah, because it was this morning at whatever in the morning, yeah?
I believe so. Either this morning or the previous morning, I believe.
Right, I was going to do some math. Yeah, Mac, see the compulsion not to waste it. And, like, how many of those things do I have? I have 2915. 2915. Divided by the... So it was 3 stacks of the other stuff, but I only did one... Like, I did part of a stack of chunks. Like, I only had, like, 50-some chunks. So we divide that by 9 to get 323 ingots out of, let's be generous and say 58 chunks. So it's 5.5 plication. Plus Demon Will. And so, yeah, or quintuplication plus is pretty good processing.
Yeah, I mean, if you need the resources.
Yeah. Which I probably shouldn't just be throwing iron in the garbage. But I've got 266,000 chunks. At this point, I kind of should be throwing it in the garbage.
Okay, good.
Yeah, but I don't think I would have been able to do this process sufficiently well when I still needed materials. Okay, so we take this and we strike it with lightning.
Hiya!
Do that in a place where it's not going to go everywhere. These are also slabs. So let's just do it on the ground. Okay, so now we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 stacks of fulminated iron. And so that makes 4 stacks of levigated iron. Let that run. Yeah, because this much demon will is definitely enough. Wait, I'm making 22. So I need 88. There we go. It costs 1,000 a pop? No, 100. Okay. Was not looking at the numbers properly. That is still more will than I've got. So we're gonna be going to that XP farm. Because it's the other thing that costs 2,000 a pop, and that's not gonna be pretty. Because I also need 22 of those. Let's go down and check on that. Oh, it's working. Okay. Yeah, because that needs at least 1,200, and we no longer have 1,200. To the XP farm. What's not powder, it's dust?
The metal dusts.
Ah.
It's definitely gets that stack upgrade. There we go. It's a pretty sweet setup. It's a little absurd thing here.
And there might be a better way to do it. I just don't know what it is. Oh, another unbreakable torch axe. That up there. Unbreakable torch axe, the radial diamond pickaxe of lights of light and magic. Breaks into 1x2, right placing places a torch for the cost of durability, but it's unbreakable. So it doesn't matter.
I got unbreakable torch omnetic shovel that I've been using for a while now. It's like, oh hey, it's a thing. I'm going to break it no matter what it is. A few exceptions with a shovel. Unbreakable torch weapons are pretty hilarious in my opinion. Especially when it specifies, oh, it has the cost of, oh, it's only cost 1 durability to put this down, except it's unbreakable, so, you know, for the forever. Alright. Realize I was kind of doing it the stupid way. Why would I use multi-servo press when I could just have my automatic create presser just do it and not cost me electricity? The answer is, why not do both? That's what I'm doing. The end. Down to 21,000 diamond chunks at least.
Okay, that should be enough to do what I'm currently working on.
Currently have 4 blazing. So if I'm gonna be taking into niotic.
No, it had 9 in the middle. Definitely not enough. We'll be close, though. go. Astronomy Mastery Shard completed. Next up, Alchemy. This one takes
Like, completed?
trees. No, I made one shard.
So proof of concept complete. Got it.
Yeah, well, I'm up to number 8, so I was processing one, and it was taking a while, but it is now complete, so I can move on to the next one of either that type or the other type. Okay, need a couple hundred more for that. But first, we head over to Paradise and grow some trees. Before we do that, we take our magnet off.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Oh no, it's sending another set. I think. Maybe it was just confused. Okay, it was just confused. Okay, the token of fear is behind the things cooking in the pot. So we go fix the pot. Go.
Nice. All iotic all the time. Alright, let's put this energizing orb somewhere better.
But where could possibly be better?
Not in a random location.
But it's not a random location. It's the location where you keep your energizing orb.
I mean, it was a convenient place I could put it, where where I could, put. It was close enough to all my power cables, but now that's no longer an issue, and so times have changed. In fact,
Oh, a loader barge is here. Is there a reason why this didn't do its thing? Oh. The thing has been done. Maybe it's just waiting for something.
Back to this. Why did I make this one inside the boundary and not one outside the boundary? What was I even thinking?
22 raw crystal clusters. Let's go. So that means we're gonna need 44 blocks? Or is it just... Oh, right, because you need the blocks for this. So, yes. So let's get those going. Whew.
Stupid bat getting into my base.
Fused sun metal. Ooh, ghostly glass. And then the conduits. Oh, right. I need to make soul gems. No, I don't. I made some for the witches. Let's go. Okay. Soul gems, let's go. Okay, so what am I missing for one of these? A mountain of mushrooms, a bunch of other stone, and otherworld ashes. What about one of these? A whole bunch of stuff. Very little of it important. Ooh, blue corundum clusters. I do not make those clusters fast enough. That's going to be a problem. Because I've only got like 7,000 of these. That costs 1,000 white and 2,000 blue for whatever it is that's going on in here.
And corundum goes at basically 1 speed.
Yeah.
Speed of slow.
And, like, it's not the blocks. Because if it were the blocks, I'd have like 30,000 of them. It's the clusters that come off of the blocks. But also, one of these shards, fairly certain I'll only make one, costs 10,000 PCBs.
What?
Scratch that. 11,000 PCBs.
11,000.
11,000.
Oh
for
my god.
one of these dimensional mastery shards.
11,000.
That, wow. Okay. And we can't make
How
one
many
of
those
these.
shards you need?
50. Let me double check that you only get one. Yeah, you only get one. Yeah, use 50 dimensional mastery shards for the token. Each one 8 network transmitter and receivers, which is not bad. Dimension card, which is mildly annoying. 2 disk drives, that's fine. 8 quantum entangleporters. 8 4096K storage disks, and then 8 262,144K fluid storage disks. Yeah, so wow. 50 complete storage systems, essentially. I'm very glad that the power one was only one complete nuclear reactor. Like one complete fusion reactor. Let's start another astronomy shard. Yeah, so I'm starting to get the feeling that we should probably not wait for me to finish and we should just move on to the next thing. Because I've automated all the things, but some of this is just ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, if you manage to do the batch thing, you can make them 32 at a time.
Oh, I've got that.
Oh, you've got that, and it's still.
Well, it's still 11,000. And like that's not even the one I'm worried about. Because the Battle Mastery shard is a full mecha suit with all the upgrades. Now, granted, you only need to do 10 batches of that. So maybe the Dimension Mastery shard really is the worst.
Let's see.
Because the ritual mastery is probably fine. That's just a bunch of other stone and a bunch of mushrooms. But I am a bit concerned about those corundum clusters. So I might need to automate something specifically for that. What was I doing? Oh, right. I was sooting some marble.
I mean, I'd be down for thinking about moseying. Is there a pack or something that you are aware of that might be fun? Because
I have not taken any time to look for anything.
Okay.
Too many other things going on.
Oh, sure.
Well, I could just, like, take out the colors that aren't white and blue. That could work.
Weren't you saying you needed red for something? Or
Yeah, but I needed the full blocks, and I got 40,000 of those.
oh, okay.
Okay, so we needed twice as much white as we needed blue. Got 9 here. So let's do 3 blue. And then do the rest white.
Uranium, 1 sulfur, 1 fluorite.
Okay, so that's that. That will hopefully help that somewhat.
Boy, buddy. Real good boy. That's right, it's you.
Oh, minimum 1. Okay, so these will be very cheap to make. but they don't stack. So what sort of pack would you be hoping for? Like, even if you don't know it exists. Like, what would you actually want to do?
Well, I mean, I don't know. That's like I am. The only Minecraft like stuff I've done is this stuff with you guys, so I don't know what kind of like awesome stuff is in other random packs.
I see.
Like what kind of stuff are you familiar with? Would you say?
Well, because you've got the ones that are straightforward quest-based things like this. You've got the more intense ones with the fill-in-the-blank blocks, sky blocks, lava blocks, etc., where you don't even have a world to explore. It's all just one tiny claustrophobic space, or thalassophobic, or whatever other phobic. And you just create a world in that little space. There are more adventure-driven packs where things are a bit more scripted, a lot more out in the world, less building of a base. There are ones with RPG elements built in, such that it's more about leveling yourself up rather than making stuff. There are more challenging ones that require you to manage not just basic hunger, but complicated hunger and thirst and temperature and all that.
I mean, I know Frog has been saying he's interested in Skyblock kind of thing. And,
and given his recent interactions with the world and finding things, that makes a lot of sense. Because in Skyblock, you never have to go anywhere. Yeah, and Max, Stone Block is the one where you're underground and it's nothing but stone everywhere, yeah? So Skyblock without the fear of falling. Claustrophobia instead of acrophobia.
Thalassophobia.
I'm pretty sure I've played one that was thalassophobic. There was one that was just lava as far as the eye can see. Like, I would be really interested in a thalassophobic one where you've just got a tiny pocket of air and, like, you work to expand your pocket of air underwater.
Oh, okay. So kind of like crafting Atlantis kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is that even a thing?
Oh, there's exploration in Stone Block. I don't know if there's one that exists, but it shouldn't be that hard to make, aside from just the initial world gen of water up to build limit. And then bedrock, I guess? Like, I don't know what you would put at the top. Like unbreakable ice, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'm trying to do
C
this. Helheim.
That's Factorio. C block Minecraft. There's one called C block Rustic Waters that hasn't been updated since 2021. And it's for 112, so.
Eh.
A steampunk-styled skyblock hybrid that places you in frigid ocean waters that stretch from bedrock to build height. Expand your underwater hub to become master of your watery domain. That sounds like exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, it really does. Because there are a lot of people like me who play modded Minecraft. And some of them take the time to make modded Minecraft too.
This C block 2 is coming soon, so let's see if there's a C block 2. Oh, Rustic Waters 2.
Neat.
Last updated last year, but still.
It's not that long ago.
It's for 116, which is I think what we're playing right now, yeah?
I think so. Okay, so that's working well. This is working well. What else do we need? Bunch of gin books. Out of black dye again. Okay, how are we doing on ether gas? Oh, we're over 1,000 buckets. That's good.
There's also Ocean Block, which is sky block over an ocean.
Yeah. Which strikes me as at least slightly less thalassophobic.
True.
But then again, I don't know what part of water people are scared of. Like, is it not knowing what's down there? Or is it knowing what's down there?
I think that's most of it.
Like, I imagine for some people it's one, or other people it's the other, some it's both. Really glad I made so many of these incense sticks. Probably didn't make enough. Like, I made a lot for something. I'm probably going to have to make a lot more. How many of those zombie hearts do I have? A couple hundred, so that'll be fine.
Looks like Rustic Waters 2 does include stuff like Create, Atum, and Ars Nouveau.
Atum doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
It does not, but here it is.
Like, unless the desert's underwater.
Be kind of funny.
Now I'm gonna have Horse with No Name stuck in my head all night. Okay, so while we're waiting for that, let us it's full of lava. Probably need regular water for regular mushrooms. So take that out. We take that out. Which one needed the mushrooms? The ritual mastery shard? Yeah. So it needs about 800 brown mushrooms. Why does it need 800 brown mushrooms? What part of this takes 800 brown mushrooms?
Using fermented spider eyes?
Okay, so we're using 800 fermented spider eyes to make 160 monster mash? That doesn't seem to add up. Oh, do we need venom for things? That's probably what it is. It probably uses venom.
Like, do you need virulent mix or something like that?
160 buckets of venom. Yeah, and virulent mix. 320 buckets to make the purple crystal things.
Spirit crystals?
Yeah. Do I have enough spider eyes for this in the long run? I got 11,000. That'll be fine. I just don't have enough mushrooms. Okay. So Ritual Mastery Shard makes 5, so I only need 10 batches, so I only need 8,000 mushrooms. That's gonna cut it close. Like, relatively speaking. Because that'll be 8,000 spider eyes as well, cutting me down to just 3,000 of them. Should probably get a new spider in here. Okay, but let's set up the mushroom maker. Okay, so mush, water bucket, mush, water bucket. And then we switch this over to 8,000 brown mush. And then we crack this. And then we put it back down. And our spores reactor will make some mushrooms for us. I don't know how long it'll take for 8,000 brown mushrooms, but we got nothing but time. Hello.
8,000?
8,000. Because we need about 800 per batch of ritual mastery shards.
Yep, I'll do it.
And we need 10 batches. Let's see what else we need. Other stone and other world ashes. Okay, so let's get Marmimer working.
Gesundheit.
Marmimer. Kaboom! Hello, Marmimer. Have some stone. So what you looking at?
Oh, I'm trying to figure out your current energizing orb setup.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta get my shrink device out.
Okay, it's over here.
Oh shoot.
Oh?
Probably have my thing still equipped. There you go.
In here. Okay, the remote connection thing, not the least bit necessary. You just run a little bit of redstone back around.
Okay. I'm gonna
But
look at this stuff for a while. So.
Basically, the comparator reads when it's got a product in it. Then you need to run the redstone back to the crafter, which inserts the next on a redstone pulse.
So this link here is literally just in place of like 3 pieces of redstone.
Well, and a repeater, because the signal coming out will probably just be strength 1, and if you ran redstone, it wouldn't reach.
Okay. Why does it have 2 frequencies?
It's got 2 items in it, such that you can have a ridiculous number of frequencies.
Okay.
But yeah, pretty much all of these are set up that it's just when there's a thing in the output, it comparates into the crafter, into the object, but that object is its own output. And so that's why it's a little bit weird.
But the comparator can tell.
Yeah, the comparator only responds to the output, not the input.
Interesting. So the output comes out, and that triggers it to let it know that the crafter can send another set to here. Meanwhile, something here is pulling that product out of here as well.
Yeah.
Okay. The importer is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so the importer is always pulling, but it can't pull the inputs. It can only pull the outputs.
Interesting. And so it would function the same way if it was the actual energizing orb sitting here in place of the entangle block, yes?
Yes. Yeah, the entangled block is only to add more sides to it. And I just like the look of it being crisp and clean and floating in the air.
I mean, yeah, it's always nice.
Wait, no, it's on the ground. The other part is in the air, but still, it's crisp and clean and just sitting there doing its work.
Okay.
Okay, so that's doing all that stuff. We appear to be having trouble over at Chocolate Island.
Okay, and rather than trying to find my way out, I'm just going to use my warp crystal.
Oh, there it goes. Why is it?
Is your ship breaking again?
No, it's the rune maker making runes. Oh, it's making runes for the other thing. Okay. I will be right back.
Okay. Boingy, 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 boingy. Alright, so how do I make a pattern? I don't even remember. Alright, it's time to actually have this induction smelter start working for its...
Okay, I have returned.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, so yeah, the Rune of Water is behind these runes of Midgard. That's what's going on. Okay.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Okay. Grab 2 soul gems, put them in here. Because it doesn't care if it's got more than the recipe. It'll still work. Okay. Let's check. Temperature is good. So now we come in here. How did I... Oh, right. This way. Grab ourselves a rune of winter. And then all of our levigated powders. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we toss this. And then we toss each of these. That's all of them. So we jump in. There we go. And so we're now up to 6.7 thousand crystalline iron slivers. 1.3 thousand tiny demonic will powder whatever's. We take that and we make it full size. That's 146, so that's 292. Okay, so once that starts, we can turn this off. And then it'll just slowly run and do its thing. These are all stored, but nothing's being made. Why? Because we got our 22 runes. Why is it still here? Oh, it's done. Okay. So we need the runes. We need Iasnium, I think. Yeah, Iasnium and then the pick. Gin books. Did we make the gin books? No. Because we ran out of black ink. Right. All right. Bookbinding. Always an adventure. All right. Well, that's good. Then let me reconnect to this. Yeah, seems my laptop is having some issues. Might need to be rebooted tonight. Been asking a bit too much of it. Well, while we wait on that, I'm gonna make some bookmarks. You know, I'm surprised that Google Chrome hasn't done yet. Like, they've got tab groups. And you can open all of the bookmarks in a bookmark folder into a tab group, but you can't collapse a tab group into a bookmark folder. That seems like the sort of thing you should be able to do.
What you looking at?
Well, I've got stuff going on my laptop. Oh, actually, I should probably prompt that thing to do the lenses. So I was looking, and I've got a lot of tabs open for research, and I'm like, I should probably close these down and put them as bookmarks and open them up again later. And a bookmark folder can be opened up into a tab group all at once. But I didn't see anything in Chrome that let you take a tab group and just make a folder of bookmarks out of it and then close it.
No?
I didn't see it. It might be there, but I did not see it. Because it seems really, really straightforward and really useful to be able to go both ways.
I'm gonna pull up Firefox to see if it can do that. Oh man, I haven't looked at these bookmarks in forever. Oh my god.
Yeah, because like I don't normally use bookmarks because I
don't think
do a
I've
thing and then I don't need it anymore.
I haven't played Kingdom of Loathing in years. Let's see.
Okay, let's see how well this has progressed. Pretty well. That's good.
Yeah, I mean Firefox can definitely do it.
Aw, that's great. Really, the books don't stack.
And I'll be honest with you. I'm leaning more and more away from Chrome as time goes on.
Yeah, I have to swap back and forth. Like, I've got my various browsers, and they keep shifting which ones are worth using.
Yeah, but if you're in Firefox, you just, hold shift and select multiple tabs, hit bookmark, and it'll make a folder of all those tabs. And then you can just select open under that folder, you can hit open all, and it'll open all those bookmarks. So that's how that goes. Pretty sweet.
Yeah. Like, it seems like the sort of thing that shouldn't be that difficult to do. But here we are.
And here we are.
Okay, so that comes over here.
All right, now I'll put this somewhere else.
We do one of these, one of these, one of these, and one of those, and one of these.
Let's put you up on the wall, because that's fun. Yeah.
Oh, I finished the shard. Nice. We start the next one, we're going to have to grow some trees. That's probably okay. Unless we still have leftovers. Nope. Oh, right. We need to deal with the pot.
Okay, number one, need to make some patterns.
Patterns. Okay, one of these, one of those, one of these, one of those, one of those. It's trying to do more than one tree at a time, isn't it? No, it's just doing the one, but still need to go help. Okay, don't have magnet on. There is just the one. Let's go.
Pardon me. Okay, so now you go to the induction smelter. And then I need the importer.
Once again, it seems like things aren't working right at the Botania boat. But I know the moment I get there, everything's going to be fine. Yeah, because there it goes. It's making them just fine. But the loader barge is here. Like, this whole area is loaded. And yet, it wasn't processing it until I got here. Now, this sitting here. With no juice.
Alright, so now I can put in the patterning for uranite. Or other things that the energizing orb does.
Okay, so there's that. But this is borked because we broke these when doing something else. So we hit this. And then we hit this. Then we hit this, and we hit that. Okay, that'll be good. And that one's done. Sweet. Okay. Do another astronomy shard. They take a while, but shouldn't take 20 minutes. Let's do some sooty marble first. That's good. So now we hit that, and go.
And go. Other crystals are there. Blazing Niotic. That's the one.
Okay, back up here. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Alright, the receipts can wait until I actually need them. I can't just keep going off and doing random things. I need to figure out what I want and need to do next. I think the answer might be I need to figure out how to make another laser. Or just... How much pink do I have? ingots. That's some. It's not a lot. Itchy. Pink slime makes pink slime ingots, which is used for making machine frames. Ugh.
And that's why my pink dude has been down there forever.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out if, maybe I can just, take him out for a while and but the pink fire murders itself when you use it, and I don't want to have to go find another one or steal yours. So I'm just gonna leave it running, and I'll just have to figure out how to make another laser for a actual wither.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken dither.
Chicken dither.
Let's see. So 4 buckets of pink slime, and slime steel, and queen slime. A better way to do this is there. Nope, induction smelter it is.
There's got to be a better way.
Answer it. To that I say, ha 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 ha. Foolish.
too fast, and now the book goes slow. Okay, just 2 more, and then we will have all of the sentient pickaxes we need. Then we'll need an absurd amount of demon will to be able to turn them into Iasnium pickaxes.
Well, come on. Then.
Come on, server. You can be a server again. Because we got 22 to make. They cost 2,000 will each. Every Enderman that we kill gives us like 5. Okay, that's that. This is still waiting on stuff from the blood processing zone. I'll let that work for a bit and finish bookmarking my tabs.
I definitely have too many tabs open in the browsers on my phone. Because I'm like, ooh, I'm going to look at this later, and this, and this. I need to remember this, and there's also this thing over here. I'll definitely look at them eventually, at some point, maybe.
Totally. You're totally going to make that slow cooker rib recipe from the Philippines.
Hey, man, those Filipinos know what they're doing.
Okay. There's one giant pile of tabs. Cleaned up. Let's put that in our hand. Oh, it's already repaired. And let's see, what else could we do for the next 5 minutes while waiting for yet another shard to be completed? We could see... Oh, right, we still have this here because we still need to make the thing for the mecha tool. We could set that up in 5 minutes. That just goes next to this. Mecha tool. Requires 14. Okay. We'll have a crafter into a box and it'll dump out into this one way or another. Do we make another entangled block? Probably. Because otherwise we're going to be wiggling a bunch of pipes, a bunch of weird places. Okay. And so it looked a little something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 here, 3 here, 5 there. Okay, so that comes in, down, and out. Drop that there. Go grab the drop-off point. Yeah, it's definitely going to be weird going back to full size when we move to the next server.
Don't know what to do with my hands.
That, and then we'll grab ourselves a chest.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just saying okay to myself.
Okay.
Right. How about making another laser drill?
Laser drill. This is a drill. That's not the right place. Here, I guess?
Well, I don't think I'm quite to the point doing a advanced control. Wait, no. Maybe I am to the point of being able to do advanced. Oh god, there's so many things it needs.
That's why you got crafters.
That is why I have crafters. Okay. This means I'm probably going to have to start roping in this pressure stuff now. Do I feel like picking it all up? Just... Nah, just lay cable. Got it all the way over here anyway. Cable is cheap. Ooh, I can put an importer on this too. So when I pull stuff from Amadron, it just goes right into my system.
Okay. Dielectric rods. Go here. 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 And there. HDPE sheets. Each of the other ones on this level. Okay, and then more mining gadgets.
How do I make these cables again?
Laser amplifier? These things are expensive, aren't they? I mean, they're not insane, but they're still expensive. And mining gadgets aren't recognized by the system, so I'll have to put those in manually. Great. Resident integral component goes here at the bottom. Oh, that's my mining gadget. Let's make sure it works from the box. Totally does. That's a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's good. And then we need the magnetic gloves. Which side? The other side. This one here. Magnetic glove. And then once the laser amplifier is done, we'll be good to go. We just need to redo the pattern to not ask for the mining gadget. Because it's not gonna find it. That part's good though. So we'll put this back in there, grab it back out, go up and put it in the thing. Laser amplifier.
Air canister.
Pew 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 pew. Okay, so that should be everything. So put that in the system. We ask for a mecha tool. All things are available, except for the sheets, which will be quickly crafted. Go. Mecha tool completed.
Stormy.
And it doesn't recognize it because it's got NBT data.
MBT data?
Yeah, the NBT that shows whether or not something's damaged or not.
Oh, fun.
There's other bits of data with it too, but that's one of the primary uses for it. But yeah, it's one of the main things that makes stuff not stack. And unstackables are often not recognized by refined storage when being imported. Okay, so deck tool successful. Now we're just waiting on this shard to finish, and then we'll call it a night.
Yeah, it's just about nighttime for me, I think, too.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so for that I need advanced machine frame.
Essence of Death completed. Moving on to Shadow Gems. There's Observatory. Shadow Gem number 1, 2 remaining.
E64 though.
Have you made your pattern yet?
I did. I did make my pattern.
Best pattern I ever made.
Right, I gotta actually set the back to be. Oh, oh yeah.
Did I remember to put more crystals in? Survey says probably not. There we go. And it's done. Huzzah! Okay.
Now I have patterns.
Thank you all for being here. We'll be back on Tuesday. I will not be here next Thursday, however. So we'll see how much progress all of this goes, and we'll see how Frog is feeling, and we'll take a look at whether or not we're going to keep doing this or if we're going to move on to something new. Because these shards were fun. I've done a lot of automating, but at this point, I'm not sure there's anything left to automate. And it would just be waiting. And then we craft a big thing that may or may not do anything even vaguely interesting.
Yeah, I mean, you've been playing this for a while too.
Yeah. As much as
We'll figure it out.
I do like automating, I do tend to like the early game more than the late game.
Yeah, a lot of games are like that. Where like you're like super excited in the early game, and by the end you can win, but you're like, I wish I were just fishing again.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes.
But either way, thank you all for being here. We'll see you on Tuesday. Bye-bye.